Hello, dear founder. If you have ever been thinking about creating some innovative startup, but you don't know where to start, this video is definitely for you. My name is Nick, I'm CEO of a software development company. Like, subscribe, let's investigate this wonderful spreadsheet and each metric that you should have in your startup together. So, what is the story of this spreadsheet? A few days ago, I got a meet with one taxi driver. He used to be a business founder, entrepreneur, but suddenly his business was broke. And last 6 months, he worked as a taxi driver to make some revenue, to make some income, and he dived very deeply inside this industry, and he found very big problem. The problem is when you're working through some aggregators like Uber, Bolt, or something like this, you not always have good drivings. So if you have, for example, some call and you need to drive 3 kilometers to this passenger, but this trip will take for you only 2 kilometers, you receive $5, but you already spent 1 hour and it's not so profitable. Yes, you earn something, but generally it's not something that you expect. And he created an application based on Android macros that immediately scan your device. This request, this order, and based on this provide analytics. Is this request good or not good? And you make a decision, accept or decline. Again, depends on your preferences and etc. As a result, using this app that he made together with his friend, who's also taxi driver, but they learned from some YouTube videos how to create applications for Android, and recently they increased their net profits as around 20%. Furthermore, they already sold this application for 30 users. And the only tricky part is that it have been done on Android macros, and there is no subscription model. There's very hard onboarding, so they thinking about creating this as an application. And he asked me about investments and generally roadmap, because he's good into creating some business stuff, but he's very new in development, and especially IT development, and especially startups. That's why I created this spreadsheet to show him what he will receive in the end and what is his roadmap. So what's going on? Imagine that we have some time for develop proof of concept, and based on this proof of concept we wanna find this point where all incomes can serve all expenses. Yes, so we thought, let's hire developer. Developer will cost $2,000 per month, so 3 months is $6,000. Ads, $3,000 per 1 month, $9,000. We will use Facebook or Instagram ads to find new taxi drivers who wanna use this application. Risks, because we can miss something. Lawyers, to create a good relationship agreement. PM, founder, so he will be the CEO and he need to live on something, yes, before he reach success. So we decided that it would be $1,000 per month, $3,000. Marketing guy, $500 per project. You can find them on Fiverr, Upwork, doesn't matter. Landing plus design plus pitch deck to find investments, around $1,000. HR services, $500 one time. So in conclusion, he need $24,000 for 3 months of development. After this, we think that one subscriber for this application would cost for us $10. Yes, and price for subscription would be around $7 per month. Lifetime value, we think 12 months, because if you use such application for work and it increase your efficiency by 20%, so you can earn not $4,000 but 5,000, you don't need to cancel this subscription, yes, because it's become really valuable application in your life, and we will have really good LTV. As a result, we will have 900 subscribers. And if we speak about market, because it's very important before we start anything, we are going to ChatGPT and ask how much Uber drivers in US. It show, according to public data, that it's around 8 millions, but it's including Uber Eats courier. So if even there is 30% of them is Uber drivers, it's around 2 million. So really, we have really strong market, and we can consume some part of this market, right? So this is not only for 900. We think that we will take 90, even 900,000 of such drivers, and will increase our revenue and as a result net profit more and more. So this will help us generate after 3 months $6,000 in revenue. And there has become very interesting part. After this, we will have regular monthly spends, yes. So one spend, developer spend would be $2,000, ads 2.5, marketing still 500, and PM founder $1,000. In conclusion, $6,000 per month, and we receive 63, yes, hundreds. So profit $300. Wonderful, but we don't want to create it for $300 of net profit, right? We wanted to scale, and that's why we say if we will have such team without additional investments for next 6 months, each month will give us, for example, 250 subscribers per first month, 220 additional per second. Why? Because when you want to scale marketing, price per lead increase as well. That's why we think that for the same marketing budget we will have such metrics, yes. So on 6 months, price would be not $10 per subscriber, but would be around 12. But in the end, after these 6 months, we will have 1,000 subscribers plus these 900 that we have there, because our LTV, it's really great. So in conclusion, we will have around 2,000 subscribers that will generate these subscribers will generate $8,000 plus these ones. In conclusion, we have $14.4 thousand minus expenses that we have. This would be a net profit per 1 month. But again, not something very interesting. We will scale it, but this is our financial plan for next 9 months, 3 months of development plus 6 months of scaling. And there will become very interesting point. So what about shares? What about investments? Let's investigate this. When you just start your journey, you don't know how much you worth. That's why let's imagine that this idea, prototype, test that he made already, it costs around $160,000 for 100% of all shares of all equity. He need $24,000 right now. So he ready to sell 15% of his equity per for this money, yes. And this money will go directly to business. There would be 100% cash in, not cash out. As a result, these investors, one investor, or there could be 4 investors, they will receive 15% of equity. After this money would be spent, he will have this point, and there is a question. He can rise additional round to scale fast, or he can live by his own, doesn't matter. But imagine that he ready for a rise next round, seed round. So capitalization would be doubled. And for investors, it's wonderful because they made X2, for example, per 1 year. Well, let's imagine that he will have this seed round in the end of 9 months. So this $15,000 already converted to $48,000. So investors made X2. He will, for example, need 50,000 bucks, and he ready to sell, receive this 50,000 bucks per 15.63. That's equal for this capitalization. Next, imagine again 1 year, boom, he wanna rise Series A round, and he need $200,000. Yes, his capitalization already 1 million, and he ready to sell 20% of stocks for this price. Yes, and there is a magic begin. So early investors who already invested $24,000, right now this price of equity equal to $150,000. So they made like around x5, yes, or even x6, x7. And these seed round guys, they made x3. But there's very important point. You understand that this is, for example, his equity that he have inside after first round. This is second, this is third, and this is, for example, Series B. So with each part, his amount of equity decrease, but capitalization of a company will grow. And as a result, for example, if he in a few years his startup will have valuation of $10 million, yes, 20% of this, for example, he will rise $2 million. And it's wonderful for angel investors because they will make like x10, no, not x10, x probably 80, yes. And this 15% that they bought with 24,000 bucks right now will cost $1.5 million. So this is generally how venture structure works, and this is a way that he will follow. Of course, there is a lot of hidden gaps. Yes, we wouldn't explain this in this spreadsheet because for us right now, very important to achieve this point and generate some traction, some net profit. But he, as you can see, he oriented on this price, and right now you can also calculate what relationships with your future investors could be based on this model. So you can just copy this spreadsheet, and as a result, you can there is a mistake. You can just moving forward according to this plan. So how to reach this goal? We decided first stage, we will invest around $400 he, $400 me, yes, and we will create pitch deck plus create testing to know that this is exactly this price. So the price of engaging a subscriber would be $10, not 35, not 40, but exactly this is the most important metric in your business model. After this, we will find investors. Yes. So I believe the best way for him would be for friends that are ready to invest 6,000 bucks inside him. And this is the main pattern of the whole ecosystems, full friends, family. Yes, you need to understand that people who believe in you in this stage, when you don't have capitalizations, they should believe in you as in a person. So he already have very strong network from his past entrepreneur journey, so this wouldn't be a problem for him, and I will help him, I will assist in this journey as well. And third stage, we will develop, find these metrics, and after this we will move forward and find new investors. And you also need to be prepared that if you are a founder, you need to be in seeking of money always, because money help you to save time and consume more market, and as a result you become stronger and stronger. That's it. Hope this spreadsheet gave you some good ideas of how it's generally working. And if you wanted to create some startup but you have some idea but you don't know where to start, book a meet through the link below. I will be happy to assist, and maybe we can even become your trustable tech vendor. If you enjoy this video, press like, subscribe, so much more founders can find this information. I really hope that it was usable, valuable, and that in a few years I will hear about your unicorn that already raised few $1 billion. It was your trustable chief executive officer. We'll see you.